How do nonprofits reach volunteers? Mostly by creating a new sign-up page or adding a Google form on the website. But you can reach more potential volunteers where they're already spending their time, on Facebook. But doing so can lead to a lot of manual work, like keeping track of volunteers on spreadsheets. Imagine having to collect emails from individual chat and create an account in a volunteer management system. Or, going through the spreadsheet for sending important updates to individuals. If the organization doesn't use a management software, things get even worse. Data gets lost eventually and volunteers have to fill up a form every time they come back. There remains no way to recognize returning volunteers and pay tribute to their excellent work. And of course, the manual bookkeeping process doesn't scale, especially if the organization has a large number of followers on social media. Introducing Voluntree, a software that will take the work out of volunteer recruiting from social media. Setting up is as easy as clicking a few buttons. You can get started by creating sign-ups that you can share on your page. Voluntree will start collecting responses from feed comments and messages. You can start with an accurate title and a clear, well-defined, and easy-to-understand description for your sign-up. We will come back to this facts part later. This is where the magic will happen. You can then fill in the details. Set specific dates and work hours and also divide the participants into slots. Here I am creating 2 dates with different work hours for a 2-day event. You can describe what the role the participant of a slot play, shared across dates, and specify the number of people you want to sign up for the slot. Here you can see the shared slot has been tagged with same color. Let's create one more slot for the 2nd day of the event. Now you can spread the word about your sign up through multiple posts to your pages. Of course, you can make posts without building a sign up. But in this way, potential participants have the chance to learn more about their roles before signing up, ensuring that you get an informed volunteer applicant. When you make a post, you can choose to append the textual description of the sign up to the end of your status text. This will help people refer to a specific day and slot they want to sign up for, both in the comments section and Messenger. Now Voluntree also allows you to attach images to your posts. Studies suggest that using visuals let you tell a more powerful and impactful story. With this new feature, now you have more power to make your posts stand out when you are inviting people to volunteer. Now let's inbox this page as a potential volunteer. When I express my interest, I am shown a list of active signups for that organization. After selecting one, I am prompted to pick slots according to my preference and availability. Once completed, I get confirmation and even get to add my slots to my personal calendar. Pretty neat, isn't it? Volunteers can also share the news about signing up with their friends and family, so that they can inspire others to join in. The same experience can be triggered when I make a public comment. Voluntree understands varieties of naturally spoken date and slot references and will ask for reconfirmation in a private reply to the comment. The slot picker is sent in this flow as well, in case I change mind later. I can see that I have signed up for a 2nd slot. Going back to Voluntree admin panel, I can see who signed up in real time and also take actions. Once an admin rates volunteer performances, they will receive a certificate that they can share with their friends on social media. You can set automated data collection steps and email verification during volunteer onboarding. Let's turn on email verification for this organization. I am also opening a mail client on the 2nd tab to receive the emails. You can also automate the account linking process with third-party tools. For example, we are going to authorize Voluntree to a nation builder site for creating volunteer accounts. Now let's onboard a new volunteer. You can see that he has been asked for an email address since we enforced email verification. After he provides the OTP, Voluntree replied that an account was created in the volunteer management system of the organization. Let's go check it out. Indeed, an account was created and there is a direct link to the nation build profile of the volunteer. You can see the verified email that he just provided in page inbox. Voluntree creates its own profile of the volunteer that is linked to both Facebook and third-party tools. Admins can see past activities, ratings, and remarks. This can be a great tool to identify returning volunteers and recognize their contributions. Voluntree can answer naturally spoken questions that are directly tied to the metadata of signups. It is also able to answer factoid questions by learning from the knowledge base you provide, so that you don't have to deal with repetitive questions over and over again. Let's go back to the signup we created earlier and set the knowledge in the facts box. Here, among other things, I have said that only people who are older than 22 years can sign up. Let's see if Voluntree can find it out. Going back to the Facebook post, I am asking who can join this event. Let's wait for a moment because it will take some time to process. After a little bit, I refresh the page and voila! Voluntree has found the correct answer and made a comment that only people more than 22 years old can sign up. Pretty impressive, right? Last but not the least, broadcasting notifications. Let's go back to our sign up and send an update that the event is postponed. This will go to each signed up volunteer's Facebook inbox. Going back to Facebook, I can see it indeed reached mine. How can we ever achieve this efficiency by doing everything manually? That's pretty much it. We have closely seen how nonprofits from our local community were struggling due to the manual bookkeeping process during the challenging time of the world pandemic, and it was a great motivation to automate this process with a software. Thanks for watching.